So welcome back, and we're back with the Bayard. I've cleaned all the parts in solution. Pretty shiny now and clean, using blue tack and stuff on these pin pallets things. So now, oh, I forgot to do glass actually. Let's do that now. Oops, I'll just use water for that. Right. So I'm going to put all these bits back together again, and hopefully we'll have a working movement. And if this part goes to plan, we might even have a finished clock, seeing how things go. The only things I haven't cleaned are the winders and knobs, because I don't usually clean them, and they're very fiddly to clean. But I might at one point, I'll probably put them in boiling water or something, because that's a bit everyone touches. I'll just finish this on my shirt. Oh, by the way, if you comment on the video and delete it, I can still see what it is. Heads up to people. So, yeah, let's put stuff back together. Cleaned everything else now, even the back. I couldn't get that off. That's actually surface rust. I thought it was just grime, but it is surface rust. So, the first thing to put in will probably be, let's move you down a bit, the mainsprings. Hang on a minute. There we go. For some reason, the tip of a cocktail stick was actually stuck in one of the pivot holes, but they're all clean now. So, I'll put the mainsprings on the armours. That's one. Check if it actually winds on properly. This one might need a bit of bending to get in the right position. Let's see if this latches on a bit better. Oh yeah, there we go, that's much better. Much tighter around the spring. So, which way did that go? Okay. Alright, that's one. And I'll probably do this one as well. Alright. So I'll put this in. Looks like a face. And now for the wheels. Okay, it looks like that spring's expanded quite a lot. I did stretch it a bit to give it more bounce, but I think I might have done it a bit too much. So hopefully we'll be alright. with just compacting everything together. Okay, what's next? Alarm stuff. And the hammer I'll put in afterwards. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, if you try to take that brass thing off where the alarm is, it won't actually let you pull the rod through because the way the shaft is crimped underneath it to keep it on, it's still too thick to go through. And also it's a real pain to get back on again because it seems to have lost tension in that spot. But it doesn't actually need the tension because it's just there to space stuff out, really. But it's not worth removing. Yeah, this spring is a bit of a pain. Let's try that again. Okay. Put a couple of nuts on a little bit just to make sure the plates don't fall off. Not that they ever do. Alright, now I'm going to push everything into position. So push down on the plates. There we go. Hopefully no pivots got damaged in that. Now for the alarm. Brilliant. Right, let's wind it up a little bit, just to bring the springs in. That's annoying. The outside of the spring's wrapped around that peg. Oh. Don't know how I did that, but it worked. Let's wind up a bit more. Hopefully it'll pop into place. There we go. That looks like it's going to work. It's making a nice loud tick. Very good. Let's try winding up the alarm now. And it's not even oiled anyway, so that's even better. Oh, what's happening? Oh, there's no hammer in it, that's why. So I'll just put this hammer in. I noticed it was a bit bent, but it does sound correctly, the alarm, so I don't want to touch it in any way, or I might mess it up. The alarm hammer is usually one of the most annoying parts to put in, because it engages with a lot of stuff and it gets in the way. A minute. There we go. That was too much of the camera. No, it should be a... Well, that's weird. Spring decided to unravel itself. Great. So that's all back together. Now there are more parts to put in, such as this alarm stopping button, which just goes around here. And if Gregola Productions, if you're watching this, he had a problem with his prim while that spring was broken, and this is what it should look like. It sort of goes behind there and pushes against it for springness. So I'll just put that in. Last screw, or nut rather. Well, that works. Yeah, these threads are a bit scratched. I think someone must have been at this before. I think I can see bushings down there as well, though I don't know the original. They're not on every pivot. One more thing. Make sure these are done up pretty tight, otherwise when you put the balance wheel in and it's all set perfectly, they might pop together a bit closer or something and it'll jam it up, which has happened before for me. So I'll put the motion work in now. Do the balance wheel last probably. And put that on. And then that clip. Nice and easy. Yeah, I'm still interested why they put that solid front plate on there. Unless they were going to do both solid and they put these holes in there to make it easier to put back together, which it really does. But yeah, I don't know about that. You'd have thought they wanted to save brass, especially in a place where you couldn't see it. Very strange. What's next? Yeah, the alarm tension next. So this thing goes on there. And then a washer. This is right, and then the pin. If I can get this in, it'll be quite fiddly. There we go. Yeah, that other Bayard, the Sonful, was a real pain. But this looks fine. Let's just test the tension. Now, as you probably know, this wheel should not move when I turn the hands. Very good. That's perfect. Right, let's see if the alarm goes off. It's a good sign already. Not going off prematurely. Here we go. Excellent, working absolutely perfectly. Right, now to put the balance wheel and stuff in. Now as we sorted out the hairspring, we'll put the regulator on first. If I can get this to be quiet. So we'll need these bits. It would make sense if the longer cup went on the regulator, wouldn't it? So I'll do that. And there's a little washer here. So that will go this way, and that little thing will go in a hole, which is there. Oops. I think I'm right with the cup. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? Let's try the other one. Oh, maybe this is one. Okay then. Seems to fit better. Alright, I think I've got it now. I'll try not to do it up as tight as they did it before. That's about right. Stiff, but not too stiff. I'll put the other one in a little bit. Like that. Then we can put the balance wheel in. So line up that pin with the end of the pallet fork. And tighten up the bottom cup. Good. So now we can thread the hairspring through the regulator. Which is not a pleasant task. Sounds like a hedgehog's nearby. I have to try and get it through the regulator. It didn't make it easy. Bayard. There we go, finally. See if you can see that, it's just poking through the regulator now. Alright, and the easy part is getting it through the stud. There we go. What's the tick already? So I'll just stick that in there. By grabbing... Where's the other pliers? Getting that pin ready. Getting the beat right. And I think the pin should go on the outside of the spring. I think it just seems better. Alright. There we go, that's in. Right. It looks like it's working already, but we're going to need to oil it. So I'm going to end this part now, just so I can have more parts. And I'll be back with the oil, which is literally over here. But that's in the next episode.